Picture it. It's Pennsylvania, 2016. A mom just got home from a long day at work. She's trying to cook dinner for her kids, get her kids settled for the night. She's trying to get herself settled for the night. She puts her kids upstairs. But before she goes upstairs to take a shower and get herself ready for the night, she decides to check the mail. There's a pile of mail on her kitchen table. She's like, let me check this mail before I go upstairs and see what's in here. And what does she find? A letter from the school that she's attending. She opens the letter and she reads the first line. Dear student, we regret to inform you that due to your GPA, you are no longer able to stay in this evening and weekend program here at this university. And because of that, you have been dismissed from the program. The mom was stunned. She couldn't believe her eyes. She was just stunned. Tears start to form in her eyes. She takes the letter and rips it up. That mom was me. Y'all like that? What's up, cousins? Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, this is 40 to Happy, where we are redefining what it means to be over 40. This right here is a safe space, okay? It's a safe space for women like you who want to reclaim their lives and need a community of people that are like them, women who are going through the same struggles. We're trying to chase dreams and just reclaim our lives 40 plus. If that's you, you know what to do. But today, that story is about me, okay? The title is just what it says. Failing nursing school as a whole grown-up. Like, what could be worse than that? There are things worse than that, but that right there was it for me. If you are worried about that, if it happened to you, if it's happening to you right now, because it's probably why you clicked on this video, you are not alone. Do you hear me? You're not alone. You're not the only person that failed. You're not the only person that's failing. Take it from me. Going back to school is already a challenge, okay? It's an even harder challenge when you are an adult who has a full-time job, who has responsibility, who has children, who has things to do. And some of us might be taking care of elderly parents or even our grandparents. We have responsibility. And just because we want to go back to school or, better ourselves does not mean that we can't do that just because we're taking care of family or just because we have responsibility. It's in addition to. When I got accepted the first time back in 2016 for nursing school, I was so excited. I'm telling you, I bought books, I had highlighters, I had note cards, different color note cards. I had the fancy little, what's the name of it? It's like a little carry thing for clinicals. You could put your stethoscope in there and your pens and all that. I got a fancy Littman stethoscope as a gift. I got it as a gift and I was just on my way. Nursing school is either easy for some of us or hard for some of us. And let me just tell you right now, this is not the opportunity to come in the comments and say that nursing school was so easy for you and it's not hard. All you have to do is apply yourself. Okay. Not everybody learns like you and not everybody is going to experience the same way you did. So please be kind in the comments and just either give people some encouragement or just don't say nothing. If you managed to get through nursing school and to graduate and it was easy for you, then kudos to you. I'm very happy for you. I'm not a hater. I love that you were able to do that, but just be kind in the comments and give your cousin, because we're all cousins here, give your cousin some encouragement, okay? So my first time in nursing school, I was not anticipating the experience that I experienced, okay? I wasn't thinking of all the things. And when I say all the things, I mean really all the things, like juggling a full-time job. I have 4 children. And they were younger at the time. I had to do sports. I had to help with homework. All the things. I mean, the critical thinking aspect, the computerized exams, the math, the dosage calculations. Oh. I really thought I was ready for nursing school, but I was totally in the wrong headspace. Like, thinking back now, I'm like, yo, you did not belong in that program at all. I wasn't studying properly. I didn't network with other students. I really didn't go to the tutors like I should have been doing. And I tried to get through the semesters without help. Like, I just didn't seek help. I just didn't. I just thought, well, I'll try to do better on the next exam. I'll try to do this. I'm going to study longer. But I wasn't studying the proper way anyway. That right there is a mistake. Don't ever not seek out help, especially from other students in your class. Don't be trying to be the lone wolf and, oh, I'm not going to make friends. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just going to do my thing. Not in nursing school, baby. That don't work. Now, I did go to tutoring every now and then, but it just wasn't enough. I was struggling so bad. And again, looking back, I can see the mistakes that I made, and I definitely did things differently the second time around. Well, I made it to the second semester, and I thought things were going okay. I mean, I did have like a C average, which is not good, but I thought I was passing. Then in May, I got that dreaded letter from the school saying that I was dismissed from the program, and it was over just like that. I felt everything you could imagine, okay? Shame, guilt, embarrassment, anger, self-doubt. I went through the 7 stages of grief in like 25 minutes. And on top of that, I felt like I let my family down. Everybody knew I was in school because I told everybody, and they were always asking me how was school. And at the time, I was like, it's okay. So I kind of felt embarrassed. Like, now I got to go tell everybody that I failed and I'm not in the program anymore. Like, how embarrassing. And then on top of that, at my big age, like I was like 38 years old. And I failed the program. I was so embarrassed, and I just thought I was never going to get over it. Any negative thought that I could have produced, I produced. I allowed myself to grieve, and I was like, okay, Rasheedah, you cannot continue on this way. What's done is done. You did not put your best foot forward, But the worst part about this situation is that I swore off nursing school. I told myself that day, I'm never going back to nursing school. I guess I'm just not cut out to be a nurse. I'm just not smart enough. I'm never going to pass the test. I probably will never pass an NCLEX. I don't even know why I'm trying. I'm never going back to nursing school. I was in like 10,000 groups on Facebook for nursing students. I got out of all of them. I blocked them from my page, and I was like, nope, I don't want to hear about nothing that has anything to do with nursing school. I hate nursing school, and I hate nurses. I was projecting all my anger. Every time I met a nurse, I was just like just ignorant and mad. I was so disappointed in myself that I was literally depressed over that. But I talked to my mom, I talked to my husband, and they helped me realize this is life. Things like this happen. It's not the worst thing that could happen to you. It's actually something that happened to you, but it doesn't define you. So I had to put in my head, okay, you failed the nursing program. But that doesn't mean you're a failure. You were not cut out for that program. Maybe it was too fast paced. Maybe the teachers, it could have been anything, even though I know what it was. But, I was just trying to tell myself it was just a thing that happened. And it's not going to define who I was as a person. I am smart. I was smart, and I can be smart. So here are some things that help me to get over that hump of failure. And I want you to take some of these things into account, and I want you to practice them if this has happened to you. I just said shit happens. And this time it happened to me. I just looked at it like it just wasn't my time. And again, it's 2024. Looking back, I realized that definitely was not my time. I got accepted at the time. I got into the program. I was taking the classes, but it wasn't my time, and it just wasn't meant for me to be there at that time and place. You have to ask for help. If you know you're struggling, they have tutors and learning centers at these universities. They have nursing tutors online. And I have to just say, today, now in 2024, I think Nurse Sarah RN was on YouTube at the time when I was in school, so she was still around. But there are so many more resources today for nursing students that I'm not going to say it's impossible to fail, but I mean, there's too many resources for you now. All of these people were not around when I was in school. Find a tutor, hook up with a classmate who understands the concepts, and sit with them. Ask them, hey, do you get this? Can you explain this to me like a 5-year-old? Because sometimes I say that. Listen, just look at me as if I'm brand new to this and I don't know anything about it. Can you please just put it in basic terms and explain it to me? And sometimes that would help. Just because I failed does not mean I can't try again. Yes, I'm a couple of years older, but this time I'm reevaluating and I'm going to try again. I could not get the nursing bug out of my brain. Even though I tried to swear off nursing and I was mad at every nurse that I met, and whoever was a nursing student, I was like giving them the side eye. Even with all that, I still had a burning inside to become a nurse. And deep down inside, I was hating, but I was still like, man, I want to be a nurse. I still want to be a nurse. 7 years later, I did just that. And I passed, I graduated, and I was able to successfully pass the NCLEX. Come on, give me one. Give me a round of applause. Come on now. And cousin, I'm telling you, you can do it too. Just know that it is okay to stumble. It is okay to fail. It is okay to make mistakes. And I don't care if you're 25 or 45. It's okay because you're human. Just do not let that linger for too long, because it's just going to mess up your mental space and have you thinking that you can't be successful ever. And I never, ever, ever want that for you. I want to thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. If you can speak to this story, please leave a comment in the comment section below, and let's talk to each other. Let's encourage each other, because failure does hurt. Okay, I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, I failed and everything is all good now. No, it hurt for a very long time, and I really didn't have a community or people to go to express that and to vent. I just had to hold it all inside because nobody understood what I was going through. Share this video with somebody that you know it can help. I know you know somebody who's struggling in nursing school and unfortunately has been dismissed, or they failed NCLEX and they just feeling really, really bad about themselves. Please share this with your cousin or your friend or your bestie, your sister, your whoever. Share this video with them. Let your journey tell your story, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.